welcome to Wow Tips by Ice Lighting. In this video, I'm going to tell you about the 3 types of hunter's pets that you can get from the Thorn-Laden heart. Now, you've probably seen groups saying deer or bears or sabers, and you're like, what are they talking about? Well, if you're a hunter and you go around hunting those types of creature, you can get a Thorn-Laden heart. So for the bears, it took me all of 2 bears before I picked up my first Thorn heart. Now, apparently this is the hardest one, so sorry guys, but 2 bears, I mean, what's your problem? So I decided to collect all 3, so the next one comes from stags, any type of stag. There's a whole bunch of them all over. I'm not going to give you one particular area, but I was killing these 2 here. So one was a baby and one was an adult, and when I looted, there were 2. So it is possible, I believe, therefore, to get it from the little one or 2 dropped. I'm not really sure which that is, but that's the stag one. Now, they are unique. You can only have 1 of each type, but it's worth getting all 3 at the same time. Saves you having to do a lot. So if you make your way over to this area, this is where there's a bunch of dream sabers. This one took me slightly longer to do. You are obviously still looking for the Thorn-Laden heart. It took me, I think, 8 of them before it finally dropped. Now, once you have all 3 Thorn-Laden hearts, you need to make your way to Drustvar. So we're talking BFA. So depending on your faction, obviously Alliance have it easier, they can get there faster. Horde, obviously it takes a little bit more. Now, make your way to this area here. I created a macro because this person that we need to speak to, or thing that we need to speak to, wanders around and sometimes isn't there at all. So I did a target macro in order to find it. So I found it here, and you can see because I've got all 3 hearts, I have all 3 options. Once you click on an option, you get a moon touched thingy. Anyway, once you've got all 3 of them, or 1 of them if you're only doing 1, you can then speak to this guy and say that you've seen creatures made of plants, which is the bottom option, and then again you will have the 3 options if you're doing all 3 like I am, and just click on each 3 and you will get the ritual knife you need. So once you have done this 3 times, you'll have your 3 knives. Now we'll go back to the Emerald Dream. So because you've done this, some new creatures will have appeared in 3 different locations. So the first one I'm going to show you is the Dream Saber. So in this cave here, you will find a Dream Saber. So what you need to do is kill it, which is pretty easy. Then you can either loot it or not loot it. It's up to you. Select it and then use the correct knife. So each one does say in there which one it relates to. So that one there is the one that says cat. So click on that one and you will then get the spawn that you can then tame. So you're going to need to dismiss your pet, which is relatively simple. The bit that's not quite so simple is taming if, like me, you forgot to clear a slot. So I had to get rid of an old pet, which was fine because it didn't really matter. And then you can tame it. So there is the first of them. That's the saber. Now there are 3 different colors. So if you're after a specific color, you may need to repeat this. Me, I didn't care, I just wanted it. So the next one is the stag. You will find it here roaming around as long as you have the knife. Again, it is quite simply kill it, loot it if you feel like it. Then you will need to dismiss your pets and then you will need to use the knife on it. Make sure you select it, otherwise the knife won't do anything, which was confusing me for a minute there, but hey, sometimes it's early in the morning. And then it will appear, and obviously all you just need to do is tame it. Now this one does actually headbutt you, so it can break the tame. But there you go, there is the stag. So finally onto the bear then. This one is quite confusing for most people because it's not obvious, and most guides say it's in the river. It's not in the river, it's on the grass over here, and it's called the displaced Britain, whatever it is. Anyway, same process, just kill, get rid of your pet, tame, or skin tame. There you go. So that's all 3 of them. So I hope you found this video useful. As always, thanks for watching and subscribe to see what else I'm up to.